So I went to a support group for shy people. No one showed up.
Do I look crazy? Because I sure feel crazy.
My psychiatrist said I'm a paranoid bipolar. So I said, where'd you hear that?
Wow.
I wanted to go to Paranoids Anonymous, but no one would tell me where the meetings were.
Let's welcome up your first comic of the 2005 class.
Do you ever get the feeling there's someplace you're supposed to be?
They said that I could never teach stand-up comedy to people with mental illness, but you've just seen proof that I can. My name is David Granirer, and I'm a counselor, a stand-up comic, and I also have depression, and I'm the founder of the award-winning program Stand Up for Mental Health, where I teach stand-up comedy to folks like myself with mental health issues. In my presentation, you'll see people with mental illness from a whole new perspective. Strong, resilient, courageous, and darn funny. It's a great way to create acceptance and fight stigma. And you'll leave feeling hopeful, happy, and ready to start the conversation with the people in your life. And how many presentations on mental health do you see that are hilarious and informative?
Further, I found this great way of overcoming depression. Whenever I'm depressed or bummed out, I go find someone who's really happy, and I suck the life force out of them. Yeah, thank you. I learned that from my parents. It's all too effective. And when you have depression or any mental illness, people keep trying to cheer me up. Like, they keep coming up and saying, "Oh, you'll be a better person because of this." And I just want to say, "Oh, thank you. That changes everything. Because before I wanted to kill myself, now I just want to kill you." And what these people, these anti-clinic people, don't realize is that as people with mental illness, we are way more afraid of them than they are of us. Okay, think about it. 5% of crime is committed by people with mental illness, okay? That means normal people commit the other 95%. I mean, have you ever looked at a normal person? They're polite, well-dressed, gainfully employed. They could snap at any moment. When it comes to crime, I feel way safer around some guy who hears voices and thinks he's the supreme ruler of the universe. Put it this way, when you are managing 50 billion galaxies, you are way too busy to steal my car. I have this vision of where we need to be as a society. And what I'm talking about is that, people will be working together in a workplace, and someone comes in one day and they say, "Oh, I've got a headache." And it's fine, it's no big deal, everyone can handle it. People say, "Can I get you an aspirin, a cup of tea, whatever?" Someone needs to be able to go into that exact same workplace and say, "My voices are a bit loud today, and it needs to be greeted in exactly the same way. No big deal." And then I fast forward to today, and I think what a difference it would have made in my life to see folks like you saw in those videos get up and do stand-up comedy. First of all, I would have thought, my God, that's the hardest thing in the world. Look, they've been through what I've been through, and look what they can do. This is proof that recovery is possible. But there's still a lot of misunderstanding when it comes to medication, I think. Because I was at this conference, right, and this expert guy gets on stage, and he's like, "Antidepressants are an addictive drug." And I'm like, "Oh, really? Next you'll be telling me they're a gateway drug. They'll motivate me onto more powerful substances like Tums, Lifesavers, Preparation H." So I didn't mind being called an addict, but I mind being called stupid, okay? And with all the great street drugs out there, I would have to be an idiot to choose antidepressants as my high. Yeah. I can just see going to my dealer, yeah, I'm looking for something that takes 4 to 6 weeks to kick in. And no, I don't need to get high, I'll just settle for dry mouth and sexual side effects.